Wonder if I should put this on the other side of you.
No. You got steps and people walking by.
Hi, Jeremy.
Well, here we go again. It's a little cloudy at the Sky Park, but everybody's happy. Looking good. Already got a visitor here. Look, he wants to be a part of the painting. I got my bucket of water. I got everything I need. Oh, except my little bag of brushes. There's my little bag of brushes. So we've got sky going in. Sky going in. Now, of course, it's a cloudy day today, but nobody really wants a majorly cloudy day painting, you know. People don't really want that, so we're gonna do a little bit better than that today. We are gonna put a nice bunch of clouds in, though. There was a little bit of a threat of rain, and I can already feel some wind happening. So we'll be working on what's going on up here. Really move up here. And then we just bring that down. That's pretty good.
Jeremy says, Wonder Bar, best place to paint.
Yeah. And I did bring my sweatshirt, but I didn't bring it down here. But already, it's telling me you may need it.
It's a little bit chilly.
Yeah. That camera's got a little crease right there. At the corner bench. Well, this is a sketch of what I'm looking at over here with the bridge and everything. And so we are going to do our best to bring in, I suppose I need to do a little bit of gray. A little bit of gray in the sky. Just for the fact that we're dealing with it today. We're going to put a little gray in here. Kind of layer that in. Just a little bit here and there. Because we've got a few little gray clouds today. That's good. Now the gray clouds need a little bit of insulin. Oh, I never got around to cleaning this brush. got that easel creep down. And if I want to use just the tip of the brush, I kind of roll the brush a little bit as I'm painting to keep the paint coming off. And then brush off the top a little, depending on the look I'm going to get. Sometimes I try to get a look, but other times I just go with whatever happens. There's a certain essence like Dolly when it comes to doing clouds. Try to get them to cooperate. That's good.
Hi, Mrs. Virginia. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on the other phone, Mrs. Virginia. This one, Donny wanted this. He wanted this to be vertical to get it out there. So I'm gonna do it on the other one. I'm just setting it up right now.
Yeah, vertical is on Storyteller. Horizontal will be.
Well, I can do it on your channel if you want. The horizontal. It's just I have to go out of my account, go into yours.
I've already got one on my account, though, right?
Right. You want me to just do it on mine then?
You're doing horizontal on Smoky Mountain, right? Misinterpret that. I said this week we were going to do it the other way around. Right there I made a little wiggle, and boy did that put a nice distant cloud in there, like it's beyond that cloud. You see that happen? That was awesome. I'm just going to do another wiggle right up here. I think that was a genius mistake right there. Alright. I think we're done with sky. Also don't want to waste time. So we're going to just be ready for everything, and Joy will be able to sit down, enjoy the day. Hopefully she's warm enough. Are you warm enough? I know I dragged you out here. She was like, it's cold. I'm not really going to. We took a little extra time getting here today just to make sure everything is right. And she's been a little trooper for me. Are they able to see my palette at all with the vertical?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can we see much else in the camera? Are you able to enjoy the view? You'll have to go to
Yes.
the channel
Well,
to see the view.
it shows the mountains in the background.
Oh, good. Okay, the sky brushes are in the water. We are moving on. We are now moving to mountain brush, mountain paint. Mountain brush, mountain brush, mountain brush, paint. Okay, we gotta get this first layer of green on. Hazy. We've got hazy, so we're gonna do the dark. This down a little bit. This is just our first coat. We don't want to cover up the sketch yet. We want to still see what I've sketched. But we're just basically putting in our first colors. It's definitely not dark enough. Guess what? I got a sprinkle on my palette.
I can feel a couple of sprinkles now. The umbrella for you is over there in the corner, in that circle.
That's probably hooked up with some kind of a... Is that something I can remove and bring over here? I doubt it.
I don't know. They put up an umbrella right over there. I think that was supposed to be for Donny in case it rained.
No, it's for the creature.
Anyway.
Let's do it. Oh, well, that's the end of that. Boy, I was checking the radar, too. A little sad here.
He said he was going to do it under the porch, and then last minute he decided to change that plan.
Yeah.
So now we've got some rain.
It's going to rain for at least an hour. Starts in 13 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah, because this one, somebody would have to stand and hold this. All right. Okay, everybody, just hang on. He's going to have to go. All right, here, take this. Take your canvas.
Take this. I'm getting something done over here.
I know, but don't you have to have this over your canvas? This is live in Gatlinburg, folks. See, his paint's starting to run just a bit there. So I'm going to see if I can put this umbrella over his canvas. You might need to take this and go over under the porch. You need to just take it under the porch, Donny?
Yep, that's where we're going. That's all we're doing.
Yep. Okay.
So we're just going to grab the whole table here.
Yeah.
Do I need to move any of this?
This isn't on. You could lay it on the table if you
Lay it
want.
on the table?
Yeah, because it's not live or anything now. And grab my seat, Donny. Grab my seat thing.
I'm grabbing over so it was getting wet.
Yeah.
First or me first?
Live Gatlinburg, folks, right here.
He thinks it's going to be windy, so they won't let me do it under a canvas.
See if I can grab something here. They're over there. Oh. Darn. See, my app said rain all day. Donny was looking at a different app that said rain only in the early morning and then no rain later on. So he was hoping his app. Thank you.
You can lift up that car, guys.
Whoops. Sorry about that. We need to get that music off.
Yeah, I forgot to ask her. Oh, there she is. These two speakers, they can be turned off individually.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will get that done for you all.
Yeah, thank you. 'Cause that's not a good thing for the video here. Hey,
Is mine still live? Or?
Yes. You're still live. We're setting this right back up here.
This week is a watercolor called Watercolor Runs.
We're trying to do something with that music. Because last week we had it turned off before we started. This week the rain brought us over here real fast. Okay.
There it goes.
All right, you still have got stuff over there. You want me to go get it, or your other tripod and your tote is over there. Oops, they didn't turn the music off yet. I thought they turned the music off. They did not turn the music off yet. Maybe they did now. It was almost getting rained down. Almost turned into a watercolor. So he's going to have to recover this painting. Oh. Gatlinburg Live, folks. Gatlinburg Live. He was painting down on the low area, and it started raining. He was looking at an app that said it was only going to rain in the early morning, and my app said it was going to rain all day. So he was hoping his app was correct. But it started raining, and his paint started to smear. So he's got to recover that now. The rain was kind of turning it into a watercolor.
We'll get a chair eventually. So what do you think of those mountains now, huh? Wow, pretty cool. I kind of like them. This is what you call a watercolor mountain with drippy, seeing this is the water. And actually, if I was to take this right here, nah, but see, there's just too much canvas left down here. But honestly, look at that. It almost looks as though this is the fading on a lake, doesn't it? What if we made this the shoreline right here? And distant mountains. Wow. The problem is that the paint has melted to the point where I have to start over at the top. So that's going to be the first thing. I've got to start over at the top. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Now, if we could just keep the mountains out of the sky, I could have protected this sky a little better. That would have been good not to have it get wet. It was pretty dry, though. What do you think, huh? Looks pretty good. Oops, that's not. I left my paper towels in the car, so we're gonna I'm just gonna leave the sky alone here. Maybe pull a little bit of paint off of there. We're gonna have to paint the sky again anyway. And who knows? I mean, honestly, take a look at this. I'm going to show you something very interesting. You are here for a special moment. Watch this. So if I take this, and I kind of bump this right along like that, all of a sudden, you've got the reflection in water of the mountains. Isn't that amazing? Looks like, ooh, that would be a happy accident. That would be a happy accident. But unfortunately, it's not time for a happy accident at the moment. We do not have that ability. So we are redesigning our sky and our mountains to a new height. Because now we're over here. Now we're over here at the other lips, at the lip. So we kind of have to readjust ourselves a little bit to the. So then this comes up here and goes that way, and then drops down like that. All right. So we're working on our happy accident here. And working in the, this was a mixture of brown and green. And I really like it. What's going on right now, so they may not even mess with this a whole lot more. We're just putting in a little bit of a texturing. And you know what we could do? We could use the tip of the brush to put some trees at the top of the hill. Now, that little bit of green there, that's going to have to go. That's going to have to go somehow. So, yeah, and it said no more rain. Yeah. Yeah, the truth. Yeah. And it said the truth. Yeah, I was believing for the best, and we know how to believe.
是不是爸爸看是爸爸？爸爸看是。
Yeah. So she's doing horizontal, and so right here I could see there was a valley. There's a valley between these two mountains. I don't know how close is this camera.
Is your friend? I keep looking at radar.
Yeah. Is there any way to brighten this? There's really no way of brightening this up, is there?
No.
I don't think they're seeing it.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
I want to dig closer.
Oh.
I don't think it's closer. So there's a valley right here. I can see a little valley that's coming down right here. It comes right down.
Turn this.
We're not really going with
If I turn this like this, you can put your feet closer if you want. You can put your feet closer to your canvas if you want, is what I'm saying.
And I'm still in the brown green. It's kind of like green and brown mixed together. And then I'm going to, since this is going to be, I'm going to just kind of do the same thing up here where I see some contrast coming in. Right there. And we'll put some trees at the top. Some that you can kind of see through to the sky so that people can see there's some trees up there. And then up here, oh, I like that. See that little light spot right there? I really like that. I think that you should take advantage of that little white spot right there. And kind of stretch that out a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that contrast that put into the mountain. And we just run that down like that. That looks really good. Alright, so I'm going to touch that white a little bit more. I feel like there's just a little bit more white that could happen right here. It's mixing with the green and giving us a little contrast and some color and texture to the painting. So we'll just bring that down like that.
Okay, Rebecca, you handled it. Okay. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Oh my God. The roller coaster. She's more afraid about the mountain coaster.
And then we're going to bring that down.
I'm scared.
That looks good. That looks good. Let's take some. I'm going to take this other green I've got. I've got another green right here.
That's really cool, right?
And I'm going to take that.
Shall we see our, is that
Do a little bit of brightening right here. Brighten that up a little bit. Put a little sunshine right here.
yeah, that's the part that's done.
Oh, it is. It is.
See that helps that mountain catch a little bit more light.
cool,
Catching
right?
some more light right there, and it's catching it up here. Oh, yeah. Now this is just a lighter green. But wait a minute, I'm gonna put some yellow in here too. Yeah. See that, and then by doing that, that lifts that up a little bit. And I'm going to even add more right up here. So there's a little bit more sunshine. I'm picking that up right there. Right there. Really good. That's really good. Now I can see that kind of confused the top of the mountain there. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put a little dark right there to make those trees come down the side of the mountain. We're just going to put those
I gotta do this.
trees right
I'm
here.
definitely getting my t-shirt after this one. Right? I earned that. Prove that you did it.
And we're going to put some trees right here. to kind of separate. We need a little bit more brown. Brown and green together. Brown and green gives us a nice line of trees right there. Look at that. Alright, so now we're going to bring and do that. As you can see down here, my painting went running. We're going to be bringing this mountain down here. I think I'll use one of my wide brushes for that. Alright, now the humidity, of course, is making the paint dry a lot slower, which is harder to do when it comes to our acrylic. So I'm gonna bring that out.
Donny started in an open area with no cover on it. It started to rain.
Back there? Oh, good there. I'm looking all over for my brushes. But I was on the other side of the table. I should have turned the table around when I got here. Put the wrong side towards the painter. Alright. Now we're back on track. Okay. Yeah, we are doing watercolor today.
Yeah, he said that he was live on his channel, he's still live on Vertical, and he said, he goes, turning into a watercolor. It started raining.
But anyway, we're still working on the original scene. I'm going to be looking to my right to match colors and all of that as I try to rebuild this painting and get it to come down.
We had to come underneath this covered area real quick.
You know, and I really don't have to do the painting I originally planned. I could just do a regular mountain view. Yeah, just do a regular mountain view and leave it at that. So maybe that's what I'll do. But of course, right now I'm just rebuilding my base.
Hi Asia, how are you? Thanks for the hearts.
We could chicken out and put a lake at the bottom. Or we can keep going with the mountains. I think let's do another layer of mountains.
You want to sit down? Cause I'm moving back and forth right now. Do you want to sit down?
Alright, so we've got to wait for this.
Chơi thi lấy này.
Asia Joe said, all is well, my way. Will watch what I can. So much talent he has. Thank you, Asia Joe.
You know, the fun part is seeing what God's going to do. I have no idea. See it, so. I'm just having to adjust my easel here a little bit. Be a little bit more vertical. That's fighting me. Can you look behind here and see why this isn't coming forward? I guess I can just take this off. Alright. What's going on, guys? Why aren't you going in? Both of my easels are loose. It wants to go back, but it doesn't want to come forward.
Oh, no, don't break it, though. Be careful. Push a little too hard sometimes.
Yeah, I tend to be that way. Now I tighten it up. Drag my shirt through the paint.
Nisha asked if we got to see Mike and Michelle when we came through the course. We did see Mike and Michelle. We actually went out and did double bowl at Flavortown. And I posted that video, and that's not a monetized video because it's full of copyright songs, but I just wanted to post the fun we had with them at Duck Bowl. So that was posted on the channel. Mike and Michelle and their son, and Donny and I at Duck Bowl.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hi, Donald.
Oh, Ohio.
It's a long, it's a long video. I'm going to go to Duck Bowl because it's the whole. You get an
Over an
hour.
hour, yeah.
So it's about an hour long, something. Sometime when they come, maybe we'll go mini golf. They enjoyed it. Duck Bowl, they said they want to do that again sometime with us when they.
Yeah, anybody
We
from,
like it, yeah, anybody
from 2 years old and up can duck bowl.
we like to do Duck Bowl with friends, we like to do,
Putt-putt.
mini golf with friends. And I am not the golfer, and I'm not the bowler. Donny is way better at both of those. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
He took a break for many years, but it's he's still got it.
Riding a bike.
Pretty good. He's still pretty good at it. Mini golf. I don't know if guys ever played regular golf, have you?
back when I was a teenager, I played a couple times. But I played such a perfect game one time, I decided that's it, I'll never do better, I'll always be disappointed. I never did it again. Still kind of building a base here.
Matt says she does some maintenance at the local country club and it covers his dues. He said, LOL, Donny. That you played a good game and you didn't want to mess it up. You didn't want to lose that perfect score.
Yeah. I mean, it was a par 78 and I did a 72. I had several birdies where the ball just went in. There was just no way of beating it. There was no way I could do better. There's no way I could do better.
Matt said, well, that's an amazing game. Michelle said, the mountains look so beautiful, absolutely wonderful.
Boy, I'll tell you, these mountains happened and then it rained. So they have recovered nicely. They have recovered nicely. And we're trying to keep it to generalities right now because I'm going to be, painting trees in the foreground. We're just looking for some background trees and background things before we start painting trees in the front. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do water over here and bring down a shoreline and a water line right here. So we're just kind of playing along. Oh yeah, over there. I wish I could paint it, It was difficult. Oh. We're going to have an upper meadow, so this is going to be like an upper meadow. This color changes it, and we're going to bring that down a little bit. And then I think we'll come this way. Off this way. Look at that. All of a sudden this became almost a road or a tree, something. Like a little mountain range right here. Came right in there. That looks really good. So now we've got a nice little see how this comes down into a valley. That's really good. I'm thinking we could just probably just do something simple right here in this valley. Like that. And then, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you for the encouragement. You never know what's going to happen, you know. We've got it good around here. We never know what Donny's going to do. Donny never knows what God's going to do. Everybody be in prayer for the opportunity we have for a home that we are looking at.
Yeah, we appreciate the prayers for our home.
We're pretty sure it's going to...
Yesterday, and they said we had the best offer, and then overnight or this morning, there was several more offers on it, so they were taking more offers today.
Yep.
So,
And it's a foreclosure, so it's not a person, it's dealing with the bank. And that's what we'll do. So, all right, so then we're gonna put a few stems up here, kind of like we should go down. I want to call it. And then I come back with this little thing like this. And we put a few little tree tops in there. And I might want to wait. And then do a few more after it dries. All right. So we've got a nice little valley. We've got mountains. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think, you know what? You're right. That does need a little bit of a pull down right there. I think if we pull that mountain down a little bit right here, I think we would get a better feeling of like the rocks and stones. We're just gonna do just a little bit like. Oh, we need some more color. We need the green, the brown, black. Maybe a little white. Now let's see what we get. So that's going to come right down. We could even put a little brown at the bottom and touch the black, and we'll give ourselves a little like plateau right there. And then it cuts the bottom off. Okay. Good. I like the way this looks right here, so I'm going to put a nice line right there. Kind of like a beginning shadow type of thing. There. Nice. Okay, then we're back to the green and the right there. Knock that off. I got some glue on it, I guess. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and push that green back up. Let's see, where's that brush? There's that brush. This is the green grass at home brush. And we're going to use that to separate a little bit, and we're going to push that up. I'm going to push that back up. There you go.
So there's the link. Now you can jump to Storyteller Donny. So if you have not subscribed to Storyteller Donny, appreciate if you do.
Because I also do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
And he gives away his cans to our viewers.
Yeah. We rue the day when I'm good enough to start selling them, but right now I'm giving them away. All right. brightness in there. We'll cut that black out. Okay. Happy with that, I'm happy with that. We're working our way down now. We've got a little bit over here in the distance. I think the top of that mountain needs a little bit more light. It just needs just like a lighter shade of green, maybe a touch of white. Let's work that. I just feel like it's got a little bit of reflection maybe. That would help that. Oh, that's a little bit too much. And let's go ahead and dab that. Although that could be end up being a happy accident. Yeah, kind of like that. I like that little yellow at the top. I almost, you know what I can see right here. If you'll notice, you probably can't. I don't know if they can see with that camera or not. But it's almost like these two lumps right here. I'm going to take a little bit of white paint. And I am going to just kind of dab these with white paint. Like that. Alright, now, if I add just a touch of green, add a touch of green to that white paint. Now watch this.
Have a great lunch, Matt. He's got to go have lunch. He'll check back later.
Okay.
Thanks for hitting that like button.
So the white paint, you said.
Thanks
oh,
for hitting the like.
He painted that. He painted the mountain now. But now look at it now. See, as I touch a little bit of green on there, look what's coming back. See, I'm getting a mountain behind the mountain. And anybody will tell you how silly it is that I didn't put this mountain in first. You know, why didn't you put that there first? You're supposed to start at the back and then bring it in. But you know what? I'm not that smart. When it comes to, I do what I see and I do what I feel and I fix it as I go. See, now that mountain now looks at a distance. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? And all I have to do is touch a little bit more green. Contrast, maybe. Bring that contrast in there until it starts coming down. There you go. Isn't that interesting? Just a little mountain in the background there. And when this sky dries, I think it is dry, we will work a little bit more with the sky when that time comes. But right now it's time to put in some distant trees. And I'm working on which brush is going to give me the trees that I want. I think it's this brush. Oh no, I gotta have to roll. We'll need some of those. You need to get me some paper towels from the bathroom and probably from the kitchen. That would be better. Alright, so it's just us for a minute. It's not just about the paint, it's about getting the right amount of paint on the brush. And then getting that paint on the brush, just the right amount. Then dabbing off the right amount. And then working that into the canvas to where everything comes together. It's not easy. But that's what I paint over and over again every week, learning more every week. And boy, I'm saying a lot of people, you know, have been with me a long time, watching and seeing my improvements and all that. And so, of course, you know, we probably still have room. There, she got me Smoky. Good. All right. Okay, so. Where was the Dolly? Joy just happened to have the Dolly with painting umbrella with her, and that was fun because I didn't think we had an umbrella with us. She pulled that thing out of nowhere and popped it open, saved the day. Kudos for that. We're going to bring more brown down. I'm getting to the point now where I'm pretty happy with this background. We could do a few marks, a few black marks in here. Maybe that would add some contrast or something. And then one of my favorite mixtures is black and green. Black and green is the backside of a tree. I didn't know if you knew that or not. But if you do black and green, and first, you can end up having the backside of a tree. But we see we've got to get in and put a paint on all of this. And I am going to go for the lighter green down here, because we have to build up a base. This is a very big canvas too. Sometimes I forget how big the canvas is, and I start finishing my painting when I'm only halfway down the canvas. And that's not something people really think about, but I'm telling you what, if you don't have your canvas balanced, you know, that's why you put water at the bottom, you know.
But she didn't
You might have a need for water, or a lake, or a pond. It takes up some space without eating into your situation. And so yeah, that's what oh. So let me turn this so other people can see. See what I'm doing. So we're going to put a shadow right in here. Bring that shadow down.
I think I see my mom. Yeah, exactly. I do.
Okay. You know, sometimes I just stop and stare, see what's there, see what I want to do. And so what I can do here, see, is See that? And you put a few pieces of wood in here. You might even put in a piece of horizontal wood, like a log that fell down. Most forests are full of logs and crabs and all that. Alright, and then I feel like we're still missing something back here, so I am going to add some green and white, and maybe I want to take up a few more little things like this. And that gives us a little contrast. A little bit of white, a little bit of green. And what we can do is we can add a little bit of wood. Wood to it. Well, now I'm going to take some blue, some white, green, and we are going to be coming together. I'm surprised the colors that it takes to make water. Just nobody really understands it. I think you can't. Water isn't blue. Unless you're looking out on the ocean, water isn't blue. It's usually the color of whatever the color of the bottom of the creek is that it's flowing over. So it's not easy to get a flow that you can relate to as water, and yet it's natural. You know, so when we come here,
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm only on
and we do that, like that, and then come back and you get the blue and the white, and you pull that over like that.
How do you want to put that there?
And then you pull that.
I will go last. That will just happen.
And then we're not worried about the bottom because the bottom is going to be more. We're going to then again, right about here, we're going to drop off again. And then here we'll have a little pool. Like that. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So we're going to pull some white. And then we're going to hit some rocks. So there's going to be rocks in there. There's going to be places under the water. You know, there might even be a rock here that splits the falls. You know? Are you ready for that? So we doing that, and then we're going to put this here. Stab another little bit of put some right there. Contrast.
Where's your red phone? Your red phone.
personally. Gonna have some kind of something blocking it somewhere. Say, what the heck are you doing? Well, you'd be surprised. I really don't know. But I do know. I've got to finish it. You got to finish it. Starting to see where we're going to build some rocks. It's hard enough now for me to do some rocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to be a little bit moldy. We want some green. We want some brown. We want some red. And we separate those things out until we see them. Alright, so then it's going to start right here.
Alrighty, guys. Can you lift up that board, my friend? And y'all get up here to the yellow line.
Because we want to build up our thing here. We're going to pick up some more of those three colors. And we're going to kind of bring up top. Okay, and then we're going to make a little side step here. Okay, like this. Put that stone. There we go. Then we'll take some more brown. And now we're getting closer to the water. More stone. It's going to be more white and more black because now we're getting down into stones. So we're going to take white, black, green. And we're going to do that. Now we'll probably oh, that's interesting. What's it need to know? Yep, 1,740. Well, we're doing $5,000 now.
Yep, but that can't be the, that means it has to be the down and have to come up with closing, which we can do, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we could put more down at closing. Okay, now we'll do one more brown. Black. We're going to build up that stone right there that's going to interrupt that waterfall. Ooh, that green right there. toe right there. That's good. Kind of a rock jutting out into the water. When I do that, you see how that water started to look more, a little bit more real in there. And what I'll do is I'll put a splash right there. So that's good. And we're going to pick up this right here. And I'm going to bring this down a little more. I'm seeing like this should be something different right here. Like it's a really dark spot. And then we'll bring some more green in. Anybody that is looking forward to me doing something with Sky Park's view or something like that, that didn't happen today because I got rained on. So I had to kind of change my plan.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to share. Goodness.
God will make a way. God will make a way.
Yep. We made it this far. We'll make it the rest of it. So, alright, so we're down here. We're gonna put a few rocks right here at the top. We need some. Oh, I know what we need. We need some gray.
started out down lower where there was no rain cover. Donny was looking at an app on his phone for weather, but I had deleted that app on my phone because I didn't feel like that app was a good weather app for the mountains. So it told him, that app told him that it was only going to rain in the morning. But it started raining on his painting, and then he said, "Oh, it's turning into a watercolor." So we had to quickly move up here to the top. And he wanted to do a vertical.
Hello. We're talking. Yeah.
The Sky Park invited him to come up as part of the experience.
Yeah. It's been fun.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Yep, I do this every Tuesday night on my YouTube channel.
It almost got washed out by the rain. He started down here. And it started raining, and the paint started.
Well, this is a good little spot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, bless you. I heard someone on this side that was so kindly said, "Oh, this is good." I heard him say that. Oh, that's sweet or what?
Farmer said it's good.
So,
Diamond said, trying to finish a project that a dear friend had started but passed on. So Diamond has a 2-year project. Uh-oh. I think my phone battery just died.
Oh.
Remember to plug it in.
Hi. Come closer. Oh, we're doing a little live stream on YouTube. I do this every week on Tuesday nights and now Fridays here. And
They invited
we're seeing how we can bring a little bit of peace and quiet and an enjoyable kind of feeling to the sky.
I gotta say, that was really good.
I'm still kind of new at it, learning how to.
self-taught. He's self-taught.
But I love Bob Ross. Everybody knows Bob Ross.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his teachings and videos.
Yep. I saw so many of them that she said, you could do this. I was already a house painter. So she said, my wife, she said, you could do this. I know you could.
That's all you need is one person.
The desire to be rejected is there. And you know, and really you can do it the style pretty easy, but coming up with the right color that looks like water. You know, hey, water is not blue unless you're way out in the middle of the ocean. It's usually the color of the bottom of the stream. You know, moldy, or not moldy, what do you call that? Mildewy, mossy, kind of like a mossy green. So you kind of try to mix a whole bunch of colors, but it's got to have some blue in it to give you that water feeling. And, I keep going until I get to the color I want.
That's not what's wrong with it. How about you get back to it?
Oh yeah. I'm having fun.
Is it back? Is it back live?
You're asking my phone or
I'm asking the viewers. That's on.
You see, you know, like it's amazing to me. Now look, I did not try to do that, but look at this rock here. Look how that is interrupting the water, causing a little bit of a backup. You know, a little bit of a ripple and a backup right here. You know, but then it's going to come through right there. It's going to come around. You know, and then it kind of bubbles in the front and comes down. And I'll add a little bit of extra white right over here where it's coming off of the center, like that. A little bit of water, a little bit of agitation right there,
Okay, what happened was,
and then
I forgot to plug my phone in, and the battery died, I had to plug it into the backup battery.
did you get it on or something to restart
It
it?
came back on, yeah.
Hey,
So I reconnected.
we appreciate the phone doing that. So then you wonder why did they put all that dark stuff in that creek? I mean, why would you put all that stuff in the creek? Well, as you can see now, as I do this, that is giving us the contrast, the look. See, and this is giving me this kind of green mossy color that I now. Where is that at? Here's my green mossy color right here. And I think I'm out of it, so I'm squeezing some more out. Okay, so then I'll take that green mossy color, not changing brushes. I'm mixing that mossy color in with what I've got already, and I'm just kind of putting it up here to give me that edge, a little bit of green, a little bit of greenery that grows here and there on a stream. grows right
This is
there.
the same painting he was doing a few minutes ago when my phone died temporarily.
Ready, my friend? Lift up that ball, guys. Yellow line, and take to your right. Your baby step.
So do you think it's better for them to see coming in or right here in the corner?
This is where I was instructed.
Oh, are you instructed? Okay. So I appreciate it. So what I'm doing here is I just dabbed that right there and that looks like flowers growing. So we're going to do another little dab and there's some extra rocks. And see, that's actually a flat rock now because I dabbed it. So then that rock drops straight down into the water and we'll push this water over there a little bit. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is wonderful. You know, so we're going to go ahead and put some moss right up here at the edge of the water here. And we'll probably add something darker right here. Let's get a little moss right here on the rock.
Yellow line,
Yeah.
head off to your right, man.
Right there.
Healing comfort prayer for Mrs. Virginia who lost her best friend and Diamondbacking, who's now doing work, a job that was not finished by the best friend, and for Scott and Michelle, because they lost one of their dear friends as well,
Right, ladies.
and recently.
So I'm putting more of that little mossy color right along here.
I'll tell you, the best advice Donny and I ever had was, when you're grieving, to start saying, Lord, I worship you over and you name the person you're grieving, because God lifts you up and heals you quicker when you say, Lord, I worship you over and name your loved one.
Yeah, just to be
That
free.
works. It works. Everyone I told that to that actually does it, you say that all the time. I mean, you don't just say it once, you say it every day, or you need to say it
Until you
all
get
day long.
through it.
It depends on your level of how the pain is hitting you through grief, but if you say it all day long, it literally brings quicker healing to you.
Yeah, I'm just putting a few little yellow flowers on top of that green I did earlier. See it? Just putting a few flowers on top of that.
Diamond said, you're blowing me away. What time?
I am telling you, I am blowing me away today too. I don't even understand it. I'm just amazed.
This is the same thing he was doing a few minutes ago. He's just adding stuff to it. And my phone died for a few minutes, so it probably changed from the time my phone died until I got reconnected.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is amazing. I keep seeing this dark line right here. I'm trying to get it to happen. And that looks better. What I'm going to do is see, when you have a dark line like that, something's going to grow there. And do something. So what we're doing is we're kind of pulling that down. And giving ourselves like another layer of rock here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that creek color now. And it's hard with acrylics because acrylics dry darker than when you put them on. And so you have to be so careful to remember that. Because you put the color on you think you want it, and you want, and then it dries darker and it doesn't look right. And then so you put the color on you don't want, and it dries to the color you end up just loving. I'm looking for my brush. Where is my water brush? I think that was my water brush. So I've mistakenly gotten out of my water brush. So I'm going to have to make new water again. And we're just gonna bounce in some flowers here.
I think we forgot to label the painting Gatlinburg. We need to put that in the thing.
Mine.
Did you change it?
My title is Gatlinburg Sky Park. I'm all set. Because I didn't do pyramid this time. Alright, so that's a pretty lifelike looking water right there. And I've got to get back to that. And I'm going to use this brush. Alright. Luckily, there's no sunshine, so my paint's not drying too fast. And I think I've still got enough of that color.
That's really sweet. Michelle, she said that everyone was going to be wearing Hawaiian shirts for her friend's funeral and wake and everything because he always wore Hawaiian shirts and stuff. So she thinks he would like that. That's really sweet.
That's very cool.
When my cousin passed on suddenly, they asked everyone to wear happy, bright colors, not anything dark or because she was a happy person and they said she always liked to wear bright colors and everything, so they wanted everybody to honor her that way. Yeah, we're praying for favor with the
Bank.
property and house that we visited yesterday and put an offer on with the bank.
Yep.
Ready, guys? Yellow line, exiting off to your right, guys. Take your dates too. Guys, yellow line, exiting to your right. Have a good day.
Sometimes you have to put flow and sometimes you have to put no. A lot. Oh, there you go. Cheers. Oh, here. Joy has much more sensitive scenes of razors than I do. I just dropped a wet brush on the pants and on the floor.
Alrighty, guys. Look at you are, my
Look at
friend.
that. Over the camera.
Did you get it so it's not paint there on the floor?
I got the paint brush, yeah. And I wiped up the paint, but it didn't come up all the way. there a little bit. Kind of see where I'm at, what I'm thinking. I really like that little swirl right there, so I'm going to put another little swirl right there. And another one right there. Come on. Good. And of course you have to have a little bit of a splash. Good to have a little bit of a splash when you come off the rock at the bottom of every rock. Put a little bit of a splash right there to show turbines. And then right here, where you see that dark spot, it's kind of a ripple. A little bit behind that. A little bit right there behind that. That rock is causing a little disturbance. And then you take a knife. I'm going to touch the blue, and I'm going to touch the white. And I'm going to just touch the shoreline of blue and white. That should give us a little bit of a texture. And then right here, that looks good. Now, I'm also seeing, let's do one more over here. But that's kind of getting out a bit. There we go. Right here is kind of like under the rock. It's a little darker right there. Like there's a rock hanging over. We do black like that, and then I take the green that I was using. Take the kind of like a. That's just a little. That's the creek. That's the blue. So then we come up here and we kind of dance a little right above that black. And then we go back to our knife. Get that little bit of shoreline right there. Right.
Alrighty, guys. Yellow line.
She was helping so many channels, but she had to downsize, but still watch.
Yeah. And sometimes we feel obligated, pressure. We just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy, and not feel like we have to be pressured.
I mean, we know
Always
there's
a
so
chance
many,
to watch.
there's so many channels that people watch and are subscribed to. We just appreciate any time anyone's here. We always have appreciate that, And if people can watch, even if they're not chatting, even if they're busy, doing something, or they just hit a replay, it is just appreciated. Everything is appreciated with us. We just really do appreciate that. We always like to say, thank you to the TV viewers and the replay viewers and everything. It's just, it means a lot.
Hey, come on in. I started out in the rain and got kind of rained out, so had to clean everything again. That's how the clouds got green. That used to be a mountain. But just kind of bringing it across. My wife said I knew how to paint she said I can paint like Bob Ross. I believed her. So I gave it a try about 2 years ago. And been going ever since. I was able to advance pretty quickly, figure out how to get things done. Thank you. Now if I just knew to do this down here, I'm kind of like a progressive painter. once I get something right, of course, these are tree trimmings too wet for me to put the tops of the trees up there yet. You know, I've got more over here, and this and that. This is perfect, and this is perfect. This came out, I just don't know how that happened. It was just, wow. So, got to get this done. Now I'm kind of moving down from the creek. And everybody thinks water's blue, you know. Well, it's not. It's the color of whatever's under it, you know. So we're working on our rapids right now. That's good.
Every now and then somebody comes by, takes a peek, which is what they want me to do.
And I'm going to put rocks and stuff right here. I'm deciding if I'm done with the creek yet. I think I'm done with the creek. Might want to put a little bit more rushing water right here.
And this is Virginia said, I wish I could support all the channels I subscribe to, but that's impossible. It's hard to watch, like, when you subscribe to a lot, it's hard to watch them all. I put a lot of my friends' channels on the TV. We have 2 TVs right now. We have YouTube, apps. So I'll put, you know, one TV, I'll have one TV going, and then I'll have the other TV going, and then I'll skip play all, you know, and then sometimes after a while it'll shut down, it'll go on pause, and then I'll have to start it up again. But that's what I try to do. And then I've got an iPad, and Donny's got a tablet. Sometimes we hit play on those. And I'll play some things on my computer as well. And that's the best I can do for my friends, is try to hit play on their videos. I'm not always leaving a comment because I'm busy doing, editing or something on my phone. My phone's on my editing spot for the most part.
Hi, Mom!
I do a little bit of editing on the computer, but most of it is on my phone.
I know, you can trust me, not Jay. AJ! AJ!
Alright. My problem is sometimes just being able to let go and move on to the next part of the painting. And when I've got it close enough to where I want it to be, I have to just say, okay, that's where it is, and that's where it's going to stay, and we're going to stick with that. So, kind of where I'm at now. I'm ready to be done with the creek. Okay, and I feel like
The Smoky Mountains, are looking smoky today. That's looking beautiful back there with the clouds coming over the top of the mountains.
yeah, we really enjoy the view up here. I wish I could look at it more. Right now I gotta look at this painting and make it come together. All right. Of course, here I've done the water here. Now I'm going to pull in kind of what I want to do is I want to make a tree right here. I'm making some kind of a bit of a land break right there.
Ready, guys? You can lift up that bar, my friend. So y'all get up here, guys. And
put that out. Now I'm going to mix the green and black again. Green and black means the back. Green and black means I'm going back.
Hi, Jay. Come here.
Green and black, going back. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put a tree right there. And we're going to put his branches that kind of stick out a little bit like this. And he came up about that high right there. There it is. That's good. One more right there. See, there he is. Black, brown, and green now. And I'm going to build up. Build up this area a little bit. Shoreline right there. There we go.
Lift up that bar, guys. Make your way to the right. Lift up your bar.
Now I don't think
Lift up, guys. Make your right-hand side. After your day three. Lift up that bar, ladies. Sitting here, girls. Right-hand side, ladies.
the ones in the painting are over there.
Lift up your corner, guys. Exiting here with dog. Right-hand
So
side.
that, I can tell that's not going the direction I want it to go. So I'm going to back this part off here a little bit
Alrighty, young man. Exiting here
so
with
that
dog.
it'll dry quickly for me so I can do something else with it. That's
Yellow
more like
line,
it.
guys. Making your way off to the right.
What we're going to do is we're going to bring the gold and the green down here.
Lift up your bar. Exiting here, guys. To the right-hand side.
And we're going to keep that dark right there. We're going to put this greener right here.
Lift up that bar, guys. Here with us. Right-hand side. Have a good day.
The next on her lunch break, she wants to come say hi.
Aww. What a good way to spend lunch. With me.
Hey,
What's for lunch?
it's dinner with a view, right? Lunch with a view.
Yeah. Extra mountains. What more could you ask for then? Watch to eat your lunch while someone's painting a picture.
Lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line. Heading off to the right. Have a good day. Alrighty, guys. You can lift up your bar, my friends. Exiting here at the yellow line. Right-hand side. Have a good day.
Alright. Very good, very good, very good. We're going to finish out our rocks over here. This rock is kind of overhanging the water, so we're going to let him stay there, and we're going to put this one out there as well. And kind of make that rock a little different. There rocks usually have a branch or two sticking out of them somewhere. We're going to have that real quick. Yep, that looks good. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to take, we've got to make.
Have a good day at work, Michelle. Gotta go to work.
Okay. Appreciate your time.
Mrs. Virginia said Donny is ambidextrous.
No, I'm married. I have been painting with both hands, I must say. I do that a little bit. But I know how to paint comics with both hands because one arm gets tired, you know. So you gotta do it. So I'm just looking to make a little bit of a splash here without ruining what a beautiful waterfall that is. And that's just wow. I'm just amazed at how this looks. There we go. And of course we can scratch a few scratches of water in here. Like that. That's looking really good. What's he gonna do with that? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know I like this, and I think I really like this. I like this way this looks. I might put just a little bit of a living green and over here, as it's coming down to the water for a drink. So, matter of fact, we could actually hang a little bit of hang a little moss over this right there. I like that. So I like to do things when I kind of figure it out. You can have a little moss right here. Just kind of out into the water. Good. Alright. And then on this side, I'm planning on doing first thing I have to do is like a gray rock. I have to do a little gray rock first. Put some gray and some white together. And put a few rocks in. The tree's looking really good. But unfortunately, it's in the wrong spot. I need to focus.
Ready, ladies? You can lift up your
Just
bar, girls.
catapulted my brush.
Here, ladies. Right hand
I
side.
like it. Who likes that tree? That tree looks really good right there. I was going to get more greenery on it. Oh, that looks pretty good. Pile a few rocks up here. My favorite part didn't get washed. Working I bought some new ones and set them somewhere. There they are. So I can get another new one if I want. out some more mossy green and called green grass green. Kind of cleaning out the top of my paint over here. Snot got up in there. That's true, we haven't even gotten into the yellow yet. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the moss and the dark. So we put two greens together. And we dab it a couple times on the things, and then we go up here to the tree. Oh, nice. That worked out well. We need one more branch right there. Right there. We've got to block out that green and black. All right. Now that tree's even looking better. I'm going to branch out a little bit like that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and make a brother. Tree right there. And give him a little white. Contact. And that's a little bit too dark. We need too light. So let's go for brown. Let's take some brown over here and turn this into wood. And go ahead and get some of that brown around the base. Bring it up. Kind of looks broken right now, doesn't it? I kind of like that broken. Okay. So, after that, let's go and make some rocks. And of course, rocks are brown and they're gray, and got different colors on them, so we're just going to dab through a few colors. Then we're going to go into gray, dab most of it off, and put that back in there a little bit. Take those gray rocks back a little more. I'm going to hit the black and the white. Like that. And then touch it with the gray. Same brush. Same brush. And that's it right there. That looks pretty good. And it actually makes sense that there would be like a washway here that could have water in it at some point. Doesn't right now though. And then we'll go ahead and juice up our green and our mossy color. And we'll go ahead and kind of push that over the edge a little bit. Like it's been growing over the edge of our rock. See, the human mind needs to see an edge. It needs to see where it is and where it's at. So we are assigning it. Oh, let's go ahead and take some of that down here. Yeah. That really separates these two rocks. So that's Alright. Wow, this is amazing. thinking that this is like a little, really just a little runoff place. Right there, we can just leave that alone. Let that be a runoff. Out the next one. Yep, just do that. And now we're going to darken that a little bit. We're going to go up here. Darken it a little bit. Look forward to some of you coming down next Friday or coming back here on Storyteller on Tuesday. Enjoy the next round of painting that will happen. But you know, that's what made Bob so popular. You knew what was going to happen, and you knew it was going to be good. You didn't really have that with me. You had more like, oh man, this is exciting. I don't know what that. Now that's me. And people don't know what's going to happen.
Hi, Steve. Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Arizona. Thank you for coming in. I know it's the middle of the day. Who's on YouTube in the middle of the day? You know? So we appreciate people showing up, coming in. On the tail end of a painting. And trying to look and see what I can do with what I have here. I know that
Donnie's still working on a painting for you, Steve. He's just got to do this one part, fix this one part that he's not happy with. But it's mostly done. It's a desert painting.
somebody I owe.
Yeah, the desert painting that's going to Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Oh, good.
Remember that one, you just wanted to fix that one part of the painting that you didn't like. You were going to put a cactus in there.
Cactus. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I wanted to put a cactus.
And it says she has to get back to work.
Well, I hope your lunch was extra tasty.
Your lunch with a view today.
Yeah, it was extra tasty.
Thank you for joining us.
So now I'm kind of making a background. It's hard to do because I want to put a tree in here. So what I do is I'm trying to get just the tip of the brush. Just the tip of the brush up in here. So you can have a contrast. Of course, I would rather be out there where the crowd of people is, but it sprinkles every once in a while, and I don't trust it. It comes right over the mountain, and there I am. Get wet. So we'll have to wait for next week. I'll get back. I'll get out on the balcony next week. I promise. If you want to be seen,
You might need to take the little to set up a sports tent.
oh,
But this table's too long because it's only a two-person thing. So this table would be too long to set in there. Maybe you have to bring the little black table from the RV, the little portable black table, since you can't be set up there. Send it to the sports tent because it's clear. People could see what you're doing. said, I can see the gondoliers going by in the background. Nice view for the painting.
Hey.
Yeah. We've got two different angles here. So this is the gondoliers going by over here. Hey, Eddie. Eddie says it's looking good.
Thank you. So we've got our vegetation in. I think we've got everything we wanted to do there. See if I can put a few little flower stems in here or something like that that might make sense. Got a lot of shrubs. You've got to show something that holds that shrub up. You've got to have something hold it up. Just a little bit. Something. And this is not where I want tree tops. Trying to get a paintbrush to do what you're asking it to do is not easy. Because it doesn't know. You know what? Your paintbrush does not know what to do. If you don't know what to do and your paintbrush doesn't know what to do, you are in trouble. And so that's where I spend a lot of my day. I spend a lot of my day in trouble. Waiting for this to dry up here so I can put my tree branches in. And it looks like I'm being successful. Kind of waiting for things to dry so I can get them in.
Hi, Nancy, our treasure ball.
Treasure.
Donny calls you treasure. Nancy, Donny calls you treasure.
I call my wife treasure too.
That's true. And I call you Mr. Wonderful.
Yes, my hero.
My hero.
Most of the time. Sometimes I'm a zero. But
You're
sometimes.
never a zero. You're always a hero.
Okay, I think we've got our front trees, we've got our back trees. That looks pretty good. I don't know what this is right here. That would probably be the trunk. I need to take that out. Make that trunk. Yeah, that looks much better. You kind of have to just get that tree, and then you pop in those few extra branches. Okay, there we go.
And we want to thank everyone that's gone to both churches and comment.
Oh, really?
Left a like on both channels. That's
Well,
very
thank you.
helpful. Because Donny wanted,
Who did that?
Donny, last week Donny decided he wanted to do horizontal live stream on his channel. And he wanted me to do a vertical. And this week he decided to change it.
Yeah, do it the other way.
He wanted a vertical on his and a horizontal on mine.
Because the way YouTube promotes things and all that kind of stuff, we wanted to see if there would be a big difference.
Switch it up. He wanted to switch it up.
See what kind of results we could get.
Steve said we have you running on the TV as we come and go. Thank you, Steve.
I could almost call this right about now
Steve does his adventures.
because I don't mind this grass right here. Actually, this isn't too bad. What's the next? 2:30. Okay,
So you're getting rounding now. He's got about half an hour of training left.
yep. Maybe we should put some.
Cousin Eddie said someday we'll paint our things with black bear, big boy. Hello.
Wow. Hi.
Alrighty, my friends, we got more guys. Yellow line, exit to your right after you leave.
Thunderstorm might start in the next few hours.
Yellow line, off into your right
That's
after you
definitely exactly what I mean right there. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so you're doing very good all the way down to here. Water's done, that's done. This is interesting right here. Topiary type of thing.
Always expected.
The weather's picking up, so the chairs are picking up. More people are coming up.
Go ahead and lift up that bar, my friend. Yellow line, heading off to your right after you leave.
Honestly, I think I could literally stop right now. It's just looking real good. I'm mixing the brown and the black red. Because I'm looking at
See the big tower looking tower in there? That's the, yeah, that thing's cool.
wanting to fade something in here. Bring it a little closer. It's too far away. It's too far away. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that I need to add a rock. And Add a little bit of rock right up in here to bring the creek over. Hey, how are you? Great. Donny.
Beautiful baby.
I got invited up here to do this. Yeah, we've all watched Bob Ross.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Happy little streets.
And I'm pretty much done. And but I'm thinking, I need a few drops right here to balance that, to balance this water out. The water just needs to be held. Something's missing right here. And I have to figure out how to get
And it's never mistakes, right?
That's right. Look at this waterfall.
That waterfall is amazing.
It's amazing.
It looks alive.
It looks alive. I did not do that on purpose.
No, I like it.
I was building this and I just did that real
You
quick.
need to do the shaking bridge across.
Yeah. So actually, I've been sitting out there, but it started to rain.
Oh.
So I had to take the mountains. I had the mountains done and the sky done, and then it started to rain. I had to run over here, and then of course.
That's pretty awesome.
So
You're very talented.
thank you. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel,
Oh, okay.
Storyteller Donny,
Storyteller Donny.
and I'm here on Friday. I'm here Friday mornings, and I do a Tuesday night 8 o'clock.
That's pretty cool, Donny.
So,
Very nice to meet you.
yeah.
You do beautiful work.
Well, wanting people to have a good time up here, and it's not an amusement park. It's a place of peace.
That's the way I feel.
Well, that's
You guys have a wonderful day.
hey.
There's something in that store, something there. Yeah.
Very, very wonderful moment there.
And we want the word to get out. Oh, you haven't checked your phone. She said I'm on the website. Yeah, she said, oh, I have to change the time on that.
She came up behind me and was taking pictures.
You mean Catherine? Is here? Christy? She was here? She didn't even say hi.
She was behind you taking pictures.
Why didn't she say hello? I guess she's a background person too. Not one drag person. Yeah, so maybe even a little bit, like come down a little more right here. Maybe come down a little more. Just a little bit. We need to do that right there. See just a little bit more. More contrast. And you know what I haven't done a lot of is I haven't done any dirt either.
What size is that canvas? Do you know about it?
This canvas is, I might even say on it, I don't know. I think it's 20 by 20, 2022, something like that. Can't quite remember. I don't think it says.
He took the paper, the thing off
I would say it's probably 18 by 22. 18, 20, could be 16, 22, but I think it's 18, 22. Oh, I don't. Here, we could put on a tree that's incorporate that for
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
tree over here. I think that's begging for a tree right there, don't you?
Begging for a tree.
Begging.
He said that's begging for a tree.
We'll do the black and the green. Black is back.
Did you win a painting yet, Mrs. Virginia?
I'm just amazed at what I can do to change a painting into something else. Just by a new brush spot. It's just amazing.
Or are they opened every day? We gotta contact.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
we sent her
We
cookies.
sent her
Virginia cookies. A Christmas cookie.
Yeah. I forgot about that. We sent her a Christmas snowman cake. Yes, a snowman painting.
I'm just dusting up my stream a little bit. Trying to put a few little more splashes in there. Something that makes more sense, gives it a little bit more current. I'm trying to make my stream more current.
It's closer to the cameras. That way somebody could come up beside you.
Huh? Yeah, we want to be right where we need to be.
Yeah.
And I like putting a little bit of moss on my rocks. So I take my moss paint, put just a little bit of moss, put a little black on them, and then I put a little moss on. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Ooh, probably should be a little moss on that one, and a little moss on that one. That just really makes that stream jump up. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do a little bit more. Almost like this has got to come up a little bit like that, because this is higher than this, and this has to be higher than that. So we're gonna jump in there and make that adjustment real quick, and kind of push this up a little bit.
All ready, my friends? You can raise your more, guys. Yellow line, right hand side.
Hi, Rhonda. She said, looks amazing.
Wonderful. thank you, thank you.
This is Rhonda H.
Okay. I get a little concerned sometimes. I appreciate more people coming in and saying, yep, that looks right. Especially if you're watching on a big TV. Alright. And right here, I need to do something. This is just falling off the page. Instead of coming at me, it's just going straight down. I'm not sure why.
Hi, Robert. Robert said, brilliant idea. The Sky Park invited artist Donny to come up here and paint live as part of the experience, because the Sky Park is not a theme park, it is a nature park. They want everyone to come up here and enjoy the nature. Sit down, look at the views, walk the Sky Bridge if they want. You do get to see bears sometimes when you're up here. And Donny, with his nature paintings, they thought it would be a nice experience for the guests when they come up here. So it's part of the experience. They get to see an artist painting live.
We are amazed.
What did it say when I did it?
Thanks for subscribing.
Well, I got a subscriber. Very sweet.
Donny painted, I think, one cabin. He doesn't. He usually just paints nature like this, but he did paint one cabin,
Yeah, I did.
and he likes to
Pretty good.
mix it up a little bit.
It looked all right.
Hey, Jimmy Spencer.
Hey, who's off work already? This is
He's
more
probably
your
his
time.
lunch hour or something, or.
This is probably your time of day, huh?
Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome to chat with him or share it out or whatever you want to do. Yeah, he watched a lot of Bob Ross. Yeah.
My wife said, you can do this. And I went, no.
We believe in the wives.
Yeah.
We believe in it. My wife tells me I can do a lot. I'm like, nah. Then you do it.
And then you
Yeah.
do it.
Look at the smoke, baby. We can't make it up there.
No, we can do it. That's no,
they enjoyed seeing Donny paint.
It would take a while before people get used to the idea that, oh, there's a painter up there. You know? And but it'll happen. And the point is to make a commitment to be here no matter what.
But you have to, you might have to paint in this area more than you would think, though, because of weather.
Yeah.
Unless you have an awning set up over yourself.
And they're concerned about awnings when it comes to the wind.
Hey, Robert said the recovery American flag from the fire with the Marines would be an awesome painting. Yeah. Oh, Jimmy is not working today. He's at the Apple Blossom Festival
right,
in
everybody's
Winchester.
off.
That's right. That would be a fun place to be. Oh, I bet they have good food there today. All kinds of apple desserts to try.
Wants to be there. Well, tomorrow we're going to be experiencing Foodie at the
Oh, he's home.
Festival.
He said he's home. He's home. He didn't go to the Apple Blossom. But that would be a good place to be today. Enjoy all those. Donny would really be like, what can I try first? And how many can I try?
And how much can I get?
Jimmy said too many people. He doesn't.
I want a season pass to a food truck. That's what I want. I want a season pass to food trucks.
Mrs. Virginia said, hi, Jimmy Spencer. Jimmy said he had forgot about you painting today.
We aren't gonna get there in time.
Don't worry. I'm about to do the paint and I forget. We do. We're taking Prevagen and everything.
Jimmy, appreciate the prayers today because yesterday they told us we were. They said the only viable offer on that property. The other ones weren't really in the running.
They were family.
And so, but all of a sudden this morning, we found out there were multiple offers on it. So it's going to have to be a God thing, you know, God to bless us to get that property because we don't have the ability to outbid other people. I mean, we did go the best we could do, several thousand more than the asking price was. That's about the best we could do, you know.
And you know, we didn't say, well, we'll do half of that, and then if they say anything, we'll do the other half. No, we did all we could.
Yeah.
And didn't cut back. We
Yeah.
just did all we could. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. God's got something even better.
Jimmy said hello, Mrs. Virginia. So it had so many things that we had been praying for in this house. So it would be so nice to have it. And if this isn't the one, then we just believe that God's got something even better, because this one's pretty darn good. Pretty darn
brings you
good.
what you fight for, what you really press in for.
You know?
We are pressing in extra money and everything with this house because we feel like it's the one we're supposed to have. Thank the Lord.
We both felt good about putting an offer on it.
Yeah. It's not often I get a quick answer out of Joy.
Nancy said, hi, Jimmy.
Joy was like, oh yes, where do I sign?
Nancy said, amen and amen. God is working. And you know, Nancy, if God works this home out, you know, I'm creating one room to be a guest room. So you're on my list. And so is Cynthia's Crafts and More, and Nancy, Our Treasured Home. The two of you have been so wonderful, loyal viewers to watch us, and we appreciate you so much. So yeah. So that you're on our list. Nancy said, I would love to come visit, and you can have a vacation here, because we'll do something. We will do something here.
Hey guys, you can lift up that bar, my friend. Lift that bar, guys.
Hey, Freehandly Maid. She said, beautiful view.
At the same time, to go home. There's two ways, through Georgia or North Carolina. I don't know what to go with.
What time are we gonna
Yeah, it's a big
It's gonna be way late. Oh, I wanted to text Matthew actually.
Yeah, we were just in the right place. At the
Nancy
right
says,
time.
girl, we are family, not viewers. Yes, but I mean, but Nancy,
48-minute walk.
I've got family that doesn't really watch YouTube at all. They don't watch YouTube at all. So you are family and viewers. Hi.
It's okay. I'm just, I started about noon over there, and then it rained on me. And we're called Storyteller Donny.
Does this sound okay?
Come to think of it, I gotta fix that sky.
What are you doing? Storyteller Donny.
Donny? This Gatlinburg, bro, it is wrong. Look, we finna go across this bridge now. We up there. We all the way up. So see it now, girl? This we gotta on this to get up there. So there's two ways here.
On Fridays. Yeah, we invited them right now, so they're seeing how it goes. But if they wanted to be a part of the experience, you know, to watch them and stuff. So we're also on, we have a joint channel that where we vlog. It's called Smoky Mountain West. So we're live streaming on both. We're live streaming both of them here. This one is vertical.
Like right there to show that. And I think this water could use a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more of a rock looking to it.
I have a nature channel too, but just nature. If you like the national parks, it's called Smoky Mountain Nature. I don't talk on that channel. I just kind of like you could have it on the TV if you're having dinner, because it even has the sound of peaceful music, very peaceful, because I'm on autism level 1, so I don't do a lot of up and down. You've got to be very, very like calm so that you can have dinner, you can talk, you know, sometimes it's nature sounds like that.
So a few rocks. I think I'm gonna try moss.
Go to my other channel which one is strong.
Back. on the brush, and then a little moss on the brush, and then the black, so we do black, then we touch right in front of the moss color, so that it's just on the tip of the brush.
This is different blonde.
Yellow lining on your right.
And that'll give us our,
I've got, I don't post on there very often, but I do, it's just dogs that are on occasion. But we've got the Husky one.
Thank you, now to see live. I'm in Florida.
Okay, yeah, we go live on Smoky Mountain Blast. We do it in Gatlinburg, Ford, Dolly, every
here,
weekend, Saturday, every Saturday.
why is the water coming over right
Friday
there?
sometimes.
The reason the water's not
So
coming
he
over
started
right
cleaning
there
it.
is because
Wow. The rain.
oh,
Yeah. Worship on his.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
maybe we need a little bit of,
So cool.
a little bit of white right there on this side.
God bless day.
You too.
That makes sense.
You too.
Guys, lift up your ball, my friend. Yellow lining all to your right.
All right, so we're dumping the.
Well, that was sweet. Got some new subscribers there. They came up and asked what the channel name was.
We've got to fix our sky now. It's nice and dry by now.
Are you going to put some clouds in it, or?
What I gotta fix where the green from the mountain got stuck in the sky.
Oh, from the
Right
from
there.
the rain
Yeah,
earlier.
there. And this doesn't look right, so we're put a little blue in the sky. A little blue in your sky. We're gonna put a blue in your sky. Oh, way up high. A little blue in your sky. It's got watermarks, is what it got. I gotta stand up for this. Some people won't stand for this. I won't stand for this.
Yellow lining all to your right.
And there was one more dark blue. Here it is.
Yellow line, guys, is gonna be big to your right. That's your day.
Use that where I get paint on it. I don't know if I need turquoise or not. I don't think I need turquoise.
Exiting here, man, right hand side.
Yeah, so you got dark at the top.
Where y'all at? Yeah. Yeah. I see Duty Hoodie. Y'all got two cars. Y'all got that white truck and that other car. You see my hoodie? You see me waving?
Yellow line, exit off to your right. That's your day. Get ready.
My hand down or up? Yeah, I see y'all. I see Duty, green hoodie. And I think I see you on the side there with your black shirt. I see y'all, somebody walking past the three garbage cans snacking towards the street. But yeah, what y'all do? Y'all ain't doing that?
Yellow line.
You, brown is right up under, so it's like, it's
Take about, been working on about
Is this
3
the
hours.
same stuff that you were working on this morning?
Yes, yes.
Thank you for coming by again.
They were sitting over here at the side table, and they saw when we walked over here, and it had been washed out by the rain, the beginning of the painting. So she's just very, very impressed on how it looks now compared to where it started when it was raining and we got over here.
I'm gonna call you back, okay?
Yeah, it looked like a disaster when we got started.
Sounds great.
Oh yeah, Jimmy was trying to figure out how to do a thumbs up on this kind of screen. It is different. It's totally different.
The beautifulest thing ever. We had to take a tram up there, or you can walk up there. Guess how long would it take you? How long would it take you to walk up there? About an
I don't
hour?
know. It's
20.
Well, they have a special path, but they really don't.
they don't encourage you to
walk
walk
there.
up
There's no
here.
place to walk up.
Right.
They said you can walk down. Yeah, they don't. I don't know if they
That's not open yet, though.
they're going to make a walking path, but they said you really have to be in super good shape.
To do that. Right. See, Sandra, you gotta be in shape.
This is the only way up and down.
Right now, this is the
They
only.
don't have buses or anything. So this is it right here.
Yeah, I'd say that's 8 minutes is better than 20 and 30 and 40. What you doing? Sandra, I got another view for you.
Lift up that car, guys. Yellow line heading off to the right at the gate.
I never get, my talent never lets me down when it comes to sky. Always seem to be able to pull it together when it comes to sky. Thank you.
Hi, Swedes.
And like right here, the old color and the washout is right there. I can't really fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cloud right there. I'm going to put a cloud right there. So that'll fix that little red wagon. And I've got to cover up these water spots from earlier.
You want to sit back down because you're getting in the way of the painting.
Oh. I can't see this sitting down. I have to
Okay.
stand up and get the proper perspective. Proper perspective. There we go. And then we're going to dab in some white now.
Have a good day, Roy and Maria. Thanks for joining us.
That was so sweet of you to come in.
Everyone that's come in, we appreciate it. Maria said, "You're welcome."
Thank you.
Whoops. You kicked that. You kicked that. It's been all the views of people coming in has been helping me actually get paid by YouTube, because YouTube was going maybe every other month, and then Donny's helped me get more live streams out there, and it's been helping me earn some ad revenue so that YouTube started paying me. And that's a blessing.
And you know, right now we're looking at, you know, making a loan for a home. It might be a lot, but we can refi when the interest rates come down. Because we had bought a house in 1999 for 7%. I mean, interest rates were very high.
But then the economy fell.
And during that time, interest rates were low, but high prices on houses. So then all of a sudden now interest rates are high, and houses aren't selling, so the house prices are coming down because interest rates are so high. So it's all in the game.
And Donny has his little.
Oh, I can have some of those. I'm hungry right now too.
Donny's got his little
That's
Bob
the
Ross
Bob.
mints. Happy little
Bob's
tree
in there,
mints.
too. A bob pin's in the big crate.
Oh, okay, so it's down there.
Yeah, it's down in the big crate out of reach. Wasn't sure if I'd be allowed to have that, so I'm just gonna.
Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona, said he gets revenue every other month. Yeah, because you have to hit 100 in order to get paid by YouTube, so. Steve wants to know if you're going to do the afro look. Nope.
No,
He might put on a wig sometime
for fun.
for fun. Hi, Sherry. She said, love the painting.
Yeah. Everybody's used to Tuesday nights.
Somebody said he should dress up like Bob Ross sometime as just for fun.
Go ahead and lift up that bar, my friend.
All right.
Get up here to the yellow line. Exit off to your right, guys.
Steve said, LOL.
Okay, I fixed the sky. Water don't work right now. But we've got a beautiful sky up there again. So we're going to dump that brush before we are tempted to mess it up by another brush stroke somewhere. Like that. Alright. So stop. Now, got to get back to the water. The water is not looking good over here. Just nothing makes sense. And what is it? It's a blue and a green mixed together. You mix blue and green together in order to get like a creek color. Very complicated mix. Blue and green to get a water color. And then of course a little bit of white to lighten it up. And then you touch it to see where you're at. A little more white. White. And we got a creek. It's got to be lighter than that because it dries dark. I'm surprised Randy didn't come out here.
I think he's really busy with his
Yeah,
team
he's
over
been
there.
busy with horticulture today. Getting all the plants right. Hoping he'd have a chance to swing by and see how his decision to bring me up here is working out. I really appreciate his opportunity and the chance that he gave me to do this. Ooh, look at that. Getting closer. Can't even see that. So I think we're getting closer to where we need to be. That's what I have.
Guys, lift up your bar, my friend. So y'all get to the yellow line. And keep off to your right, everybody. Good day. Yellow line, exiting off here, right hand side. Good day, three.
And then we'll take a little bit of white and
Yellow
just
line,
kind of
guys, exiting off to your
brush
right.
the white in
Good
here
day,
to
three.
give it some. There, that. I think that's what that needed, was that little bit of white.
Yellow
There's a
line.
little, like on your waterfall, there's a little bit of a bump there. Can you
Right
make
there?
that into a rock?
With this.
That bump for that, can you make that
That
into?
bump.
No, lower.
There.
No?
This.
Yes. Can you make that into like a rock so that the water is coming off the rock?
Yep, I can. I hate to mess up a waterfall though, so it's kind of not.
No, just make a small rock so that it's like the water is coming off of a, like spilling
Yeah.
off of a rock.
Let me finish up my other plan here. I've got to make a little bit of a shoreline right here. There we go. And right here.
Hello. Hi. You can say hello. It's part of the experience. They invited him up here to for the guests. Yeah, you can.
Oh, I'm not one of those fussy painters. I actually have a live channel going right now. I'm explaining to everybody as I paint what I'm doing. And my wife wants me to put a rock right here in the middle of this waterfall. And so it's disturbing the flow. And that scares me.
He's self-taught. Yeah, he's watched Bob Ross for years, and so he's self-taught. This is like through his imagination.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I actually sketched that over there, but it started raining, so I got the mountains. You can just match kind of over there.
Oh, okay.
But then it started raining, and it all.
So I
He
had to
said.
run over here real quick.
He said it was turning into a watercolor, so we had to
A
rush
true
it up
watercolor. Yeah. That was a true watercolor.
How long did it take you to get this far?
here. He's been at it. Let's see. No. The painting today.
Oh, we started at noon.
Yeah.
Lost a half an hour with the rain, so 12:30. Yes, I'm a former military, so I'm always up for the challenge of whatever can go wrong, I can get through it. So far, so good.
I like your Bucky's shirt.
Oh, thank you.
It's cute.
Yep. We go there a lot.
You do too.
Yeah.
But we're not obsessed with that. People that go to the whole country. We're not doing that.
No, we don't do that. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you. don't think I should have done that.
Oh, I thought you'd put a little bit of the dark color in it for a rock.
It is in there, but it got covered with the paint.
Okay. Well, because you had a little bump there, so I was trying to get it to be something that looked a little more natural.
Mm-hmm. Knowing exactly what you want to see, and then making it be seen two different things. Two different. I had to touch it.
It'll be fine. You just let it dry, it'll be fine. It kind of looks good to have some of that background color in it.
Yes, it does. It keeps you like you're looking through the water.
Right. Thanks for joining us, Steve. He's gotta go. Thank you for
That's very sweet of you.
coming in and chatting.
I figure if I let that dry and then pull some white over the top of it,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
See, I was just suggesting because he had this like a hard lump right there, and I thought if he made it into a rock, it would look more.
A challenge to make it the whole thing work.
It would look natural, you know, like not just a piece of paint that he accidentally clumped up.
Yep. It is beautiful.
Jimmy said the rocks under the water looks good.
Okay? Yeah, I'm always working on that. Try to get the rocks under.
Jimmy said it
like
looks
they're underwater.
wonderful.
You know how I like to do that. I'm still not seeing it, but yeah, the rocks in the water. Yep. That didn't look good. That looks much better now. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. And then when I look at it from the perspective, this waterfall looks much more like a lot more water than this creek could produce. That actually maybe there should be a break in the middle or somewhere where the water goes one way and another way to show that the water is not, because that's really flowing right there. That's really flowing.
It is flowing downhill though, so it might, maybe it does produce like that. It's not flat because you got it. It's coming down a little bit of the mountain terrain.
Yep. So now we're just trying to get the top and everything coming together. So we can call this done. There's a rock right there.
That would be great, Jimmy. He said he'll send you a picture of the river up there if you want to try to paint it. He said it looks great.
I'm always glad to try something. See, if that's a rock right there, then I need to cut that out of the water.
Jimmy said it's about 400 foot above, the bridge is about 400 foot above the river where he's talking about.
Oh yeah, look at that. By bringing that up to there, that really helps. So we went from a really good waterfall to maybe even excellent. If that was good. Trying to make it better, it got worse, so I had to make it better again. And it got even better. Okay.
That's not like 50.
It's interesting, you learn the logistics of what's going on around here, how many are on the chairs, how many are on the bridge, how many are up, how many down, how many for the day. We hear a lot of numbers like that. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we should have a little bit splashing off this rock.
Jimmy said he'll take a picture of the bridge. It's about 400 feet above the river.
Come on over. Yeah, we're not the only ones that can't believe it's already Friday. Add a little bit of a little bit of a splash right here. And maybe right here. Oh, right here too. Okay. You think I should do anything else with that up there? Just maybe a little bit of a swipe with a blade or something to give it some rocks? It looks like it needs a rock or something up there.
Oh yeah, that would be a good rock spot right there.
Yeah.
It's a drink though.
You just told me. It's like, I don't need a photo. I see you every day.
I'm gonna do dark green and some brown and some black. A little bit more contrast. Maybe add some white to lighten that brown a little bit. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. There we go. I'm not gonna do a little of that. That's good with a little bit more brown and white. We're gonna mix the brown and white. Give ourselves a little bit of a rocky edge right here. That's good. It's actually something left over from water. So we're going to go for some more green, some grass green, and then light green. Thought I was done, but over here it doesn't look right. We gotta fix it. How are we gonna fix this? It's just we need to have like a green field or something like that come down here. Come into the painting like that. And then so that makes that come down better. That's good. Just like that. We could actually, bring this down a little bit more.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, good to see
You
you.
can come say hello.
Glad you came up today. You're one of the few people that get to see me paint. Yeah, I started about 12:30. And this part actually is those mountains, but then after that I got sidetracked. Got rained
Well, he got
on,
rained on over there, so he had to move it over here.
So I had to move it. And, so we're just kind of finishing up here with the last little shadows and a little bit of green grass from home.
Very pretty.
Hey. Yes, I'm Storyteller Donny, and I have a YouTube channel. I do this every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock and every Friday here at 11. But this is on my second week up here. I don't know if they're going to let me keep going or not. We're working on it. Thank you. Yeah, you watch, I watched Bob Ross. She convinced me I could do it, so. All right, I'll try. Some of the gun, I'm a house painter, so I've been painting and staining for years, so I kind of got it picked it up pretty quick.
I'm a cabinet painter.
Ah. I knew a cabinet painter in Florida. He said, same man, same piece of sandpaper, or the cabinets don't look the same.
Nope.
Can't switch in the middle.
Nope.
Yeah. Very exact line.
Yep.
Started at 12:30.
Started at 12:30. Made a lot of mistakes along the way, but you know, those are happy accidents, right?
I love it.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I paint during the week and then I do this when I can. I'm just excited, glad to be able to do it. This is imagination too, you know, and I just make it up as I go. Once that's done and that looks good, then I'm a little bit here, bring this down, finish up the sky, and then try to get a color that looks like a creek instead of blue. Thank you. God to thank you. Bless you, bless you.
Let the sun come back out anyway.
Yeah.
After it got me wet. So let's go for some green.
You signing it now?
Yep. Calling it done.
Fit for him painting?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Come watch me on Tuesdays.
Is it a local channel around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're locals. We have a vlog channel that's called Smoky Mountain Blessed, and then his artist channel is Storyteller Donny.
And we're gonna get some cards made up one of these days,
Yeah.
and we can pass them out.
Well, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
It's on the sign, the channel names. If you want to take a picture of the sign right there,
Okay.
and then you can go to the channels.
Okay.
Well,
Want to go buy some water or something?
thank everyone for joining us. Thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you for being here. Almost walked away without saying goodbye. Love you very much. Appreciate your time. I know there's not so much on the earth. We've only got a limited amount, so I appreciate you bringing yours with me and having such a wonderful day. And thank you so much. Oh, I can see something I ought to do too. I think I need to do something right there. This is the top of a cliff. You know, I can see this little cliff right there. All of a sudden, I can notice it. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. We need to have a little bit of light right at the top of the cliff, right? Kind of lets your brain know where the top of the cliff is. There, see how that just really lets you know, okay, that's a drop off right there. That's a drop off, right? Okay. So, you got to catch one last little fix. And I love you very much.
Nisi said she loves it. Thank you all for joining us.
Jesus
And
loves you.
popping in, tuning in, all of that kind of stuff, whether you're watching on the TV, watching in the replay, on your tablet, your phone, computer, wherever you're doing it, iPad. We appreciate all the views, you know, the like button, sharing us out, and
Oh, yeah.
leaving a comment now and then. It's very, very sweet.
Very
So we love you, but Jesus loves you more. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.